Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 237 today on this fine Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well and enjoying yourself during Bundesliga Tots. We'll see today if I can enjoy myself during Bundesliga Tots. So, we uploaded yesterday with my first 5 games of the weekend league. If you want to see that, go and check it out. It's in the top corner. And then just a couple of other things. Hit me with a thumbs up. 1,000 to 2,000 likes is what we're aiming for. Thank you for your awesome support. And of course, subscribe as well if you're new. So, to start the episode off, there's a couple of players in this team right here, which I don't know if they're quite going to cut it. So, as you can see, ASM is out. At the moment, Ashley Cole is out, but Cancelo's going to be out and Zidane is going to be out, and we're going to make a couple of changes there. I just wonder if those sort of icons at this stage of the game might be slightly outclassed by some TOTS variants. Now, I've really enjoyed this Giles ever since I got him, and I heard that a couple of the pros were enjoying him as well. So what I'm going to do, controversially, bringing out Zidane, my favourite player of all time. But we're going to go out onto the market and buy this card right here. The best, or like the highest rated, I think, team of the season from the EFL. It is Josh Brownhill from Burnley, who of course got promoted up to the Premier League. And he cost me 120-something thousand coins. He has got really, really, really good stats. 3-star skills and a 5-star weak foot. And I just think that I might enjoy him. He's a card that I saw and wanted to try. So the fact that I can get him and Giles on full chemistry simply by getting an English manager with the championship there, and everyone else is doing all right for chem anyway. I'm guessing Kane and Trippier kind of help get that chem up for those 2 English boys as well. But essentially, yeah, that's the team. So it's now only got 1 icon in it, only got 1 red in it, and the rest are sort of TOTS or flashbacks. It's a pretty cool looking squad, I have to say. I like the look of it, and hopefully it plays well. So with that, we can adjust who plays where. I think De Bruyne popping over to the right-hand side into that Zidane role is where I'm going to play him, and then Brownhill can play as the left centre mid. And you never know, I could always replace him with Gareth Bale or whoever, really. We're still doing the TOTS daily logins, because why not? I know that we've finished the thing, but a bronze player for 281 plus doubles, you'd be silly not to. So yeah, we're still doing that. I only get 1 that wasn't a duplicate. I got like 12 players in my club, and I end up getting a dupe, untradeable, Sag. But yeah, we also get gold 2 squad battles. And with that, with the measly packs that comes with, we also do get ourselves a red team of the season player, maximum 90 rated, I believe from Prem or Eredivisie, I think. And let's face it, the only Prem TOTS under that rating is Ramsdale. So it's most likely going to be an Eredivisie TOTS again, and all the good ones are over 90 rated anyway. But it's a free piece of team of the season fodder, so I'm not going to complain at all. Oh, I'm actually so tired today. I don't want to properly yawn, because then I'll send a yawn through the camera and you lot will yawn at the other end. But yeah, I had a terrible night's sleep. Anyway, here's my red TOTS player. It's cool to see them walking out like this. We get the Turkish centre mid from Feyenoord. It is Koçu. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? The only thing better to get would have been just if something was a 90 rated. A little red Ramsdale or something would have worked quite nicely for me. But in all honesty, I will just take that piece of fodder and I'll use it at some point in the very, very, very near future. In just a couple of minutes, actually. Because you've all seen the thumbnail and title for today's video. We will be completing the icon pack again. Again in the fact that, you know, it's just finally come out again. And they've added... What have they added to it? The Trophy Titans icons. It's 90 and above, so you can't get like the really bad Torres or the really bad Del Piero or whatnot. We get the XP for TOTS Challenge number 5. Did have to go and buy a couple players because, like I said, my club is kind of empty. And let's get started on this icon then. So there's only really a couple of very, very, very good icons that would get in my team over anybody else. But since we had quite a bit of high-rated fodder, and there hasn't been that many good... Well, there's really not been many, like, you know, do it for the gamble, do it for the risk SBCs as of late. So I thought, why not? Like, do I want to get Royce? Do I want to get Serge Gnabry? Do I want to get whoever else is out? At the moment, I'm thinking not really. You never know. That might change, though. But I'm not hearing great things about either card. So I'd rather stick it into an icon and see what we can get. So with that, the highest rated squad is done. I get an 8 Bundesliga pack where I've seen nothing but tots popping out of these for other people. And I got an 80. I got an 85, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, no blue in sight there for me. It's another Bundesliga player that, well, could potentially go into our Bundesliga squad. 10 coin energizer pack is not going to energize. I wish something would energize me right now because I'm about to fall asleep mid video. I need. Is there any coffee left? I can hear ice cubes. There's a little bit there. It's a bit watered down, though, with the ice cubes. Maybe that'll give me just a little caffeine hit that I need. I reckon I slept about 2 hours. It's just sometimes you just, you know, you get in your head and you don't sleep. It's as simple as that. Nothing really worrying me, but still a terrible night's sleep. Oh, well, hey, I'll be so tired I'll sleep well tonight, won't I? That's for sure. So I decided that my Eredivisie special cards were the ones that were going to get the chop, hit the chopping block, and get put into SBCs. So we've said goodbye to Bilo, to Gertruida, to Red Kochu, to anybody else that I had. I can't remember who else it was that I had. But I don't find myself using them anymore. I don't think they'll be in any need for other objectives or anything. If they are, I'll go out and buy them. Here it is then, 90 plus icon. We are going to get a Trophy Titans icon. English striker. That's all right, you know. 94 rated Michael Owen, which is definitely not the most expensive icon, but I think this card looks usable. He has 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. He's small at 5'8", so he should be able to wiggle around quite nicely, and of course is going to stick everything away with 97 attack positioning and finishing. 89 shot power, which apparently is the ideal amount of shot power so that you can still get a good Trivela animation, apparently, according to the pros. He's in the hundreds of Ks, which is not great. SBC does cost more, but it's not the hugest of L's, is it? I would class that one as a lowercase W, right? Not a fat dub, not a capital letter dub, and certainly not any version of an L, I don't think. I'd class that as a lowercase dub, just because he probably is quite usable. He'll go on the bench. And by the way, these are the 4-2-2 tactics that I'm going to rock out now, because I am fed up with the 4-3-2-1, and I am trash. I am turbo trash at this game. I'm 3-2 in the weekend league. This was Sunday night at about 9 o'clock at night, or 9:30 at night. I was like, you know what? I've got 15 games to go. I'm just going to play some games and see how it goes for me. And I instantly go 1-0 down, so I was like, oh, cool. Brilliant stuff. But, oh no, I remember this game. Watch what happens. Mr. Lone R9 in his squad quits on me at 1-1 as soon as I equalise. Terrible, mate. Terrible, terrible, terrible scenes from you. So that was my very first experience of Sunday night foot champs. And I thought from there it couldn't get much worse. So I tried to keep a smile on my face because I was genuinely looking forward to playing FUT after, I don't know, the whole of Saturday and the whole of Sunday during the day. I basically was in a real mood with FUT just because I wasn't really enjoying it. I saw Saudi Tots come out and there's way less players than last year. And it's just the same people again, which I know is nothing to do with like EA. It has to be based on the performances of the players, I guess, and stuff for team of the season. But like, I just wonder why TOTS is getting smaller and smaller in terms of the players getting released. And the gameplay obviously felt horrible the last time I played, and everything was just in my head going in this sort of like negative direction for FUT. It wasn't very motivating to play. But then for some reason, after I put Giles in the team and bought myself Josh Brownhill, I just was looking forward to playing. And actually, with a new formation, back to my bread and butter, the old 4-2-2, which I'm not saying that I created it or anything. I was on Twitter. I saw Bateson asking for 4-2-2 tactics, and somebody linked him some tactics from Team Hullet, which is the pro team, who and one of the players there used it in the Eredivisie or whatever it's called, and I think maybe won or something. I don't keep that much of a tab on the competitive stuff, but it's proper simple. Like you saw the 4-2-2 tactics. If not, you can sort of go back in the video and check it out. But the way the team lines up was kind of simple. And for anyone that was wondering about player instructions and why I didn't show that, it's simply because the only player instructions that I saw on that video, and the only ones that I've got in my squad, are absolutely nothing on the 2 strikers. Leave them as they come. The 2 cams, you just put come back on defense, nothing else. The 2 CDMs, I think you could go stay back while attacking and cover center instead of cover wing. And then the fullbacks, stay back while attacking. There's no like overlap here or have one striker do this, and it was just plain and simple, and I was getting some joy out of it. Like, it felt like FIFA again. I wonder how long I've been playing this 4-3-2-1 and struggling because the passing lanes haven't been there, or how I would normally build up just hasn't worked the same way. I don't know, but starting to go my way a little bit. So I was buzzing. I said to myself I was going to play 5 games for the end of this video, which is what we do. And then I would leave the last 10 games of the weekend league for the next day, and then we'll do those 10 and get our rewards and stuff for tomorrow's video. But I ended up playing all of those games in one night, so you will see that tomorrow. But I just kept on playing. So yeah, I was enjoying it, which is quite an odd feeling for Bundesliga Tots, considering how much I disliked the gameplay the other day. 10 minutes in, 2-0 up. Do you know what? Sunday nights might be my new play. I might not even bother going into the weekend league until after 6 p.m. on a Sunday, because this reminded me of the Sundays of old. You know, the teams are pretty cracked. You know, yeah, you could say that's a very, very good team. And every other team is going to be like that because that is just the way it is on FIFA at this stage of the game, and that's fair enough. That doesn't really necessarily mean too much anymore. Sometimes, you know, having a team of the season, Mbappe or Totti Mbappe, whatever it be, might be the difference between you winning and losing. But if everyone's got every good player, then it just literally comes down to who gets the goals, who's feeling like they want to rage quit, and all of that type of thing. So, yeah. As you can see, things are going quite well for me. This was an interesting goal that my opponent scored, because I didn't think that went in. But then there was a replay of where the ball had bounced in off the bar, but Alisson's hand was just behind the line, and he tried to push the ball out. He obviously does successfully push the ball out, but the ball was already the full length over the line. So no issues with that once I'd seen the replay, but it was a very, very strange free kick to concede. But as you can see, look, we turned the game around real quick. Harry Kane doing Harry Kane things, just like bursting through, out-muscling, out-pacing the defenders, and then finishing, because that's exactly what he does. He knows where the back of the net is. So, yeah, what are we up to? This is 10 games played, and I believe we're 7-3. So considering we were 3-2, we've gone on a much better run in these next 5 games. I get part of Luis Gustavo done. The longest part of him is playing 6 games with a Saudi player in your team. So I won't get that done just organically. I'll have to do that in squad battles as well. But I wonder if there's a way I can tie that in with doing some of that Bundesliga stuff for Thuram and the packs. Because you can't, maybe when I get around to doing it like the 4 Dortmund players in the squad, I'll just put Saudi in there as well, because you can't do that at the same time as a lot of the other Bundesliga stuff. So I'll do that in that section rather than trying to cram it all into one, which is impossible. But yeah, a much better little round of foot champs right there. Brownhill feels amazing. Giles at left back is incredible. 4-2-2 is goated, and yeah, this Matoma is better than ASM as well. That pains me to admit. And Casemiro is levels clear of Bruno G on this game. He just is. I don't know what it is about that Bruno G card. Average as anything. He really is. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the video for today. Join me tomorrow where we will finish our weekend league games and get some hopefully really good rewards. Smash the thumbs up if you've enjoyed. 1,000 to 2,000 likes is your aim. And of course, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great day. Take it easy. Stay safe. Stay healthy. All of that good stuff. I'll be back again tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you then. Peace.